Hey folks, how's it going? It's Matthew here again with another pickups video. Now for this one, I went to Winnipeg again and I was going there for a family related event, so I didn't have a ton of time to go game hunting, but I did sneak a little bit in on Saturday morning, and I went to 2 indoor flea markets as well as PNP Games, and I didn't find anything at PNP Games, and I didn't find anything at one of the indoor flea markets. But the other indoor flea market, I actually found some stuff. So yeah, I'll show you what I found. First up, well, I got stuff from 2 vendors. So I'll show you what I got from the first vendor. First up is Madden 99 for the N64. Yes, it's a sports title, but I didn't have it, and to get it box complete, I only paid $5 for it, so I don't know. I thought that was alright because most of the time you have to pay at least a couple bucks for the game, so to get it complete in box for $5 I thought was alright. And as you guys know, I like collecting games in their boxes, so for $5, happy to pick it up. Following that same logic is All-Star Baseball 99. Again, sports title, but I don't know, these sports titles don't actually look that bad. Sports games usually get a rap as being non-collectible, but I don't know. For $5, I'm probably going to play it at least once, so these games are sometimes surprisingly fun, so yeah. All-Star Baseball 99 for $5 for the collection, but could be fun too. Why not? And the last game that I got from him that's complete in box is NHL Blades of Steel 99. And I was actually happy to find this one. Again, it was $5. But I really enjoyed Blades of Steel for the Nintendo system, so I kind of forgot that they actually made one for the N64. So when I seen this one, and he was only asking $5, I figured why not. So yeah, NHL Blades of Steel 99 for $5. So I grabbed those 3 games. It was $15, and I looked at everything else he had on display, and I didn't really see anything that I was like, oh, I need that, or you know. But I asked him if he happened to have any empty boxes that he would want to sell, just because I do have a fair amount of loose cartridges, so if I can find empty boxes for cheap, I like doing it that way because then I don't have to buy doubles of games, kind of thing. So he said he did. He pulled out a giant box and he let me pick through them, and in the end I think I picked out about 13 game boxes, and he charged me $35 total, so it was like just under $3 a piece for each box. So most of them are complete. Some don't have their manuals. I won't go through them all exactly, but I'll show you which ones I did pick up. First up are 4 for the Game Boy Advance. And like I said, they were all just under $3 a piece. So first up, Sword of Mana. This one is complete, which was nice to see. I don't have this game, but I figured it's a good box to get, and this one's in such good shape, I figured why not add it to the pile, so got that. I picked up Final Fantasy V Advance for the Game Boy Advance, I guess. This one again is fully complete minus the game, but I already have the game, so now I have it complete in box, and it only cost me $3 to do it. So next up is Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls for the Game Boy Advance. Again, fully complete minus the game, in really good shape, and again, I already picked the game cartridge up, so got it complete in box now for $3. And the last Game Boy Advance game, if you might be able to predict, is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. So again, this one's in really good shape. Whoever you got these game boxes from obviously kept them in good shape, so very happy with that. And again, it was just under $3, and I do have the game. So yeah, happy to get that one complete in box now too. So I picked up those 4 Game Boy Advance games, or game boxes from them. I also picked up some N64 boxes and some Super Nintendo boxes. So I'll quickly go through them. First up for the N64 is Winback. Covert Operations. I don't have this game yet. I've seen it around cheap though, so I'm sure it won't be hard to make it complete in box. But yeah, figured I'd pick it up because I needed it. Same thing with this one, Turok 3. This one is a bit beat up, and at first I was a little hesitant about picking it up. But again, it was a good price, and I do already have the game. So now I have it complete in box, and it really only costs $3 to upgrade. So yeah. And with a lot of these, I'll often pick up game boxes, even if they're a bit rough. Like, I won't pick up really bad shape ones, but even if they're a bit rough, if I get a really good deal on them, I'll pick them up, and then if I find a better one down the road, I'll replace it and trade or sell the other one off. But until then, at least I do have a boxed copy, is my theory at least. Next up is the new Tetris. I don't think I have this game, but I'm sure it won't be that hard to find, so happy to get the box for it. Then is War Gods. True 3D fighting environment. I've played this one before. It's not bad. It's quite a bit like Mortal Kombat, or well, the 3D N64 version of Mortal Kombat. It's not bad. It's not great. But I do have the game for it already, so that's nice to get that one box now. And the last N64 box I got was Hybrid Heaven. Again, this one I don't have, but I don't think it'll be too hard to find a copy of it, so happy to get the box for that. And I picked up 4 Super Nintendo boxes as well. First up is Family Feud, and the Super Nintendo boxes are in pretty good shape compared to the N64. Most of them come with their manuals and everything. This one I picked up because I do have the game for it, so now I have it complete in box. And the wife and I actually really enjoy playing this one. It's actually a pretty fun game, so yeah. Looking at it, you might not think it'd be that fun, but it's actually surprisingly fun. So, happy to get the box and manual for that. Next up is Ranma Half, or 1 out of 2, Hard Battle. Not sure how you say the title, but it looks like a fun game. It's like a fighting game, and yeah, you can fight as a panda and a bunch of other cool characters, so this one is really fully complete other than the game. It comes with the manual, the inserts, the cart holder, the dust sleeve for the cart, as well as the game bag. So it came with everything. Now I just have to find the actual game. So happy to pick that one up for $3. Next up is a pretty mint box for SimCity 2000. Again, fully complete. I don't have SimCity 2000, but now that I have the box for it, I'll probably keep an eye out for the cartridge. So, yeah. Couldn't complain for $3. And the last game box I picked up for the Super Nintendo is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. Now, this one I was quite happy to see because I do have the game. And the game is actually a really fun one. It's made by Capcom. Really well done. And so I'm happy to have the game box for it. So, yeah. Alright, so that's what I got from the one vendor. As I mentioned, I got stuff from a second vendor as well. I didn't get nearly as much from that vendor, but I got a decent bundle deal, so I was happy with it. So, I'll show you what I got. First up is the box for Resident Evil 2 for the N64. Now, there is a big kind of tear there. It's not all the way through or anything, but it is a tear on the cover, which is kind of annoying. Other than that, the box is in really good shape. But because of that, I was a bit hesitant about picking it up. But the guy said I could have the box for $2, which is a pretty good deal. But then when we did the bundle deal for the pricing, it actually came to about $1 for the box. So I figured for $1, I'd pick it up, have it on the shelf, and then when I find a better copy, I can replace it. But until then, at least I do have a box for it. So for $1, I really can't complain. Then I picked up 2 N64 games that I needed. First up is Nuclear Strike 64. I didn't have this one. Happy to pick it up. I don't have the box for it or anything, but I'm kind of a sucker for black cartridge games or colored cartridge ones, so happy to pick it up. And he had it listed for $8, but I think after the bundle deal, it was $6. Yeah, it was around $6 for that. So Nuclear Strike 64, happy to pick it up. Then I picked up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I needed this one because I have the box for it right here. Yeah, right here. So now I have it in the box. I'm pretty sure I have the manual for it too. So happy to get that one. But I picked this up from the vendor. He had it marked at $7, but after the deal, I got it for $5. So I figured for $5, may as well pick it up then, and then I'd have it boxed. So I grabbed those 3 items. But the main thing that I seen there that I figured I'd pick up, I got for $25. I think he had it listed as $28, but again, after the deal, it came to $25 for it. And it's a game that I wasn't even really looking for. I've been trying to concentrate on N64 stuff, but when I seen it, I figured I'd have to pick it up, especially for $25. That's a pretty good price. And that is S.C.A.T for the original Nintendo, Special Cybernetic Attack Team. I've heard good things about it. It's made by Natsume, which is one of my favorite game companies. So I was happy to get it. It's in really good shape. I don't know how well it's going to pick up on camera, but yeah, the sticker on the front's in really good shape, no tears or anything. So really happy to get that. But it also came with the manual too, which is in really good shape. So very happy to get that in there, kind of as a bonus. So I'm not huge on collecting manuals, but again, for $25 to get the game and manual, I forget how much this game usually goes for, but it's more than $25, that's for sure. So I figured for $25 I'd buy it and, you know, keep it. So yeah, happy to add that to the collection, as well as the other ones I picked up from them. So yeah, that's what I got from this Winnipeg trip. Again, kind of just a short little trip, so I didn't have a bunch of time to look all over the city, but happy with what I found. Yeah, so I'll do a quick pan over, show you guys everything I got again, and that's how I'll end the video. So thanks for watching. Feel free to comment with what you guys and gals have been picking up or playing, or what you think of these deals, or whatever you want. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'm sure I'll see you with another video soon. So later.